There's a project that was one of those trails projects. Somebody had gotten some money and they were going to put trails in all around the area. It's a great idea. I love it. They can get a user out in the outdoors. You enjoy nature. Wonderful. Well, I think at one point they had realized that they were potentially looking at going through a variety of wetland and floodplains and disrupting the hydrologic connectivity, and realized maybe they should have their hydrologist take a look at it. So I went out, and this is like a site visit, which was actually really nice. You come out and see that. And they were showing us the area. And I asked the one question, why would you go down here in the floodplains? The ultimate answer was because it was cheaper. Spoken like a true contract. Got to go the cheap way out, regardless of the impacts to the wetlands, riparian, and the floodplains. So they were discussing that. I was looking at their data. They were using mid-century data from the 20th century, so climate models were significantly off, and they were using some sort of urban model so that they could show that the water wasn't going to get, well, not that high, but no more than 6 inches, so that it would be safe. And then I asked, well, what about during these 100-year events and these 25-year events? Well, we'll install warning systems and gates and all this other stuff, which is adding to the cost. Then one of the other agencies was going to clean it every time, because if you're putting it in the floodplain, it's going to get covered with mud. So those were additional costs that they hadn't accounted for. And then ultimately, I asked the one question. If we're going to put a trail in here and we expect people to go and enjoy this trail, and they had been working on this for years, so I asked management at that time, and I asked them, what is the experience you want to give the user? They had never thought of that. They just had money and wanted to put a trail in and didn't even think about something like, do you want to give the user of the trail a more immersive view of the floodplains, or maybe more observational so it stays out of the floodplains and less impact to it? And I just thought that'd be something kind of unique for land management to do, is ask, what is the experience we want to give to the public as they go out and enjoy things, instead of just doing something because there was some money.